Om Shakti. Namaste and welcome. Today we are going to be sharing a Manipura Chakra Kriya. It's going to be very quick for 15-minute duration, and this is really for a 40-day challenge that we are going to be sharing to ignite the fire within, to invoke the energy that we need to get our needs met, to get our duties completed, and beyond that, to have energy, have vitality, have strength and passion within, to fuel ourselves, to create a more and more vibrant and lively life. To begin, coming into a comfortable seated position, the spine is straight, shoulders relax down away from the ears, and gently close the eyes down. Bring your hands together at heart center, and together we'll tune in with the Guru Mantra. So be quicker than how we usually chant it. Take a deep inhale to begin with one Om. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Rub the palms together. Place them over the eyes. Inhale. Rub the head, neck, shoulders, and navel, and bow forward. Namaste. To begin, maintain your seated position here. We'll move directly into Manipura Shuddhi, a meditative practice. Essentially, as the hands relax down onto the knees here, visualize as you inhale energy from the back of the spine, the same place where the Manipura Chakra resides. So it'll be right where the belly button is. Visualize energy here as you inhale from the back of the spine, coming up just 1 inch in front of the belly button. And then as you exhale, continuing to breathe naturally, visualize energy from the belly button going back into the spine. Continuing this way with this visualization. Inhale from the back of the spine to the front of the belly button. And exhale. Energy descends back into the spine. Traveling on a horizontal plane here. Continue this meditation practice for 1 minute. And as eyes remain closed, drawn up to third eye, you can also visualize the color yellow or the element of fire representing Manipura Chakra. Last few breaths. Last 2. And 1. Take a deep inhale. Root lock, third eye hold. Exhale, gently release. Moving into the next practice, remaining seated. Agni Sar Kriya. You're going to exhale all the air from the body. Expel all air out from the lungs and the navel. And then begin pumping the navel in and out, in and out. It'll look like this. When you need to release, simply release the navel and inhale. And then go for another round, exhaling completely. Expel all air from the body and begin pumping the navel in and out, continuing at your own pace. Last time here for Agni Kriya. And then we'll do one round of Uddiyana Bandha. So again, exhale completely. Expel all air out from the navel, from the lungs. Suck the navel in and up towards the spine. Arms are straight, remaining in lock. And then gently push the chest out about 1 inch, as though you're doing a fake inhalation. So you'll keep the breath on outer retention here. And then hold. When you need to release, just gently release the navel and inhale. Begin. One more round. And exhale, release. We're about halfway through our sequence now. So I'm going to have you come lying down onto your back. We're going to do some leg raises followed by a quick Nakasana, also known as boat or stretch pose, combined with Kapalbhati. Beginning with the leg raises, bringing the hands with the index finger and thumb tips coming to touch, creating a triangle-like formation with the hands. Palms are going to be onto the mat underneath the tailbone. Heads relaxed down. Engage the core and inhale through the breath, lifting the legs up 90 degrees off the mat, keeping them together. Feet can be flexed, legs as straight as possible. Once you've come into the final position, begin exhaling and lowering the legs back down. Continuing this way, inhale, rise. Exhale, fall. Really controlled and slow through the breath. The slower you do this practice, the more powerful and challenging it is. Allow the eyes to remain closed as you're doing this, becoming deeply attuned to the awareness of breath and movement. Body and prana completely in sync. And now, last one here. And as you're exhaling, lowering the legs down, as they come about 30 degrees off of the mat, you're going to pause here. Release the hands from underneath the tailbone. Stretch them out forward. And we're going to come into Nakasana boat pose with the lower back planted into the mat. Begin Kapalbhati Pranayama, breath of fire. Forceful inhalation, exhalation through the nose as you pump the belly in and out, in and out. Five, four, three, two, one. Exhale, gently release and lying back down. Staying in Shavasana for one moment. You can also place one hand on the chest, the other on the navel, feeling the pulse of the heart, feeling the pulse of the navel. Now from here, hug the knees together, rock up and down along the spine, and come meet in Parvatasana, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to gently, slowly inhale as we rise into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Knees do not touch the mat. Full inner breath retention here. Twist your gaze to the left, to the right, and then exhale. Hips come back. Parvatasana, downward facing dog. Again, repeat, inhale, glide forward, Bhujangasana Cobra. Knees don't touch the ground the entire time. Twist your gaze left to the right. And exhale, Parvatasana. Continuing at your own pace, eyes closed, drawn up to third eye, visualizing the color yellow. We'll be here for one more minute. Stay with it. You do have an option here. As you exhale, coming into Parvatasana, downward facing dog, you can do a brief Uddiyana Bandha or Agnisar Kriya. That allows the practice to be a little less physically strenuous, but more energetically advanced. Last one here. And now coming into a seated position. Final part of today's practice, and it is honestly my favorite. We are going to chant Ram, R-A-M, bringing the hands into Agni Mudra, the thumb over the ring finger, palms facing upward. Eyes are closed, round up to third eye, and we'll chant Ram quickly. Every time you chant Ram, you strike the navel in. It'll look and sound like this. Ram, Ram, Ram. Take a deep inhale to begin. Ram, 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 ram. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale. Root lock, third eye hold. Exhale, slowly release. And bring your hands together at heart center. Together, we will tune out with the chant of 1 Om followed by 3 Shantis. Peace, peace, peace. Inhale to begin. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub the palms together. Place them over the eyes. Inhale. And rub the head, neck, shoulders, and bow forward. Namaste. Jai Ma Shakti. Thank you for joining this practice today. And if you are a part of our 40-day challenge with this, an extra thank you to you. This is very required to invoke the discipline, invoke the power, energy, and vitality within the Manipura Chakra for us to achieve everything we set out to do, whether it is being of service to others, whether it is performing our dharma in the world, carrying out our duties and roles and responsibilities. I thank you for investing in yourself.